Hey guys, it's Natalie.
And it's Ray.
We're here to talk about our disappointing 4-game series against the Brewers.
Disappointment is an understatement.
It really is. So I wrote notes, even though I really didn't have to, because...
We sucked.
Yep. So our first game we lost 1-0. It was our third game in a row. The last two was against the Rangers, and we lost 1-0.
Our offense stunk all three of those games.
Yep. We only had 2 hits. The first game against the Brewers on Thursday, Trevino and Candy, and then Ladula pitched a 0 earned run game and 4 strikeouts.
He allowed 1 earned run, which caused him to get the loss.
Yeah, which was stupid. Should have got the one because our offense didn't do crap. Game 2 we lost 3-2, and after 37 or 38 innings of not scoring, we got 2 runs. Martinez had their 3 earned runs. Lux broke the no-hitter. He's been doing that every time we've had a no-hitter this year. Candy had an RBI, and this train had an RBI sac fly. Friedel had a hit, and Espinal.
McLean almost hit a go-ahead 2-run bomb in that game, but missed it by that much.
He was in the lineup. They scratched him with a hamstring, and then they pitch hit him. Steer went 0 for 3, but there is good news about Steer today, so we'll get to that. Yeah, but sadly, Ellie didn't do anything in these 2 games either.
The Steer thing was the only good news from today.
Yeah. Game 3 we won. We won 11-7.
Which is a rare occurrence this year for some reason.
Yeah, Friedel went 4 for 5. He had a 2-run homer, a bunt, and 2 singles. He almost went 5 for 5. Friedel had a phenomenal game. Espinal had 2 hits. Ellie had a 2 RBI single, which was nice. Lux had 2 RBIs, correct, from 2 different hits. Strain had a blast. 451?
Off the scoreboard.
Yeah, 451 feet. It was pretty insane. Blake Dunn had a homer. He's made hard contact every time he's been, so that's pretty cool. Trevino hit a homer.
Yeah, all these hard contacts, and yeah, Jake Fraley is still in the lineup.
Yeah. I don't like Jake Fraley that well, and obviously people who call him out say bring Benton up. They say Benton up, but Marte's doing really phenomenal in AAA as well, so maybe give it a little more time.
I'd say AAA doesn't exactly translate to Major League, considering Luke Maley's been .500 for Omaha in AAA, so.
And he did horrible for us last year when Stevenson was hurt a little bit, and we needed like a different catcher one every 5 games. Stevenson couldn't play, every game. But yeah, we won last night, and apparently Brady Singer needs to pitch every game because when he does,
we score a ton for some reason.
And we get the win. So I guess that's pretty good. Then, yeah, that was probably best thing of the weekend, the Reds winning yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
But today we lost 8-2. Friedel had an RBI. Fraley, Strain, and Ellie had a hit. Spires had 4 earned runs. It was like he did okay, but after they pulled him, it just started getting worse, in my opinion. But then the good thing about today was Spencer Steer, hit a home run.
Her favorite player.
Yes. And that's on the back of my shirt, so Steer. But he got a home run, which was good because he was like .5 average. He's like 1 for 21 because I knew his shoulder was hurting him. But who are they going to, start? Hurtubise? It's like,
As at the back of my thing says nothing, because none of these players deserve to be worn by me right now.
Yeah, Rafe's in a mad state. We love the Cincinnati Reds, don't get me wrong. Everyone makes mistakes. We believe no one's perfect. The only person we believe is perfect is God. And other than that, no one is perfect.
Joey Votto. No, I'm joking.
Joey Votto. People can say what they want with Joey Votto, but Joey Votto was an all-star in Cincinnati. I think he was probably one of our last good signings, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. He was really great. But, yeah. Steer got a home run. His shoulder, bothered him, but he hit one 380 feet, and it made me happy. So, but we are 3-7. So are the Pirates. The Cardinals are 4-4, and they're playing their doubleheader now. The Cubs,
they're losing.
They are. So they may be 4-5. The Cubs lost today.
The Cubs are in first place.
Yeah, they're 7-4, I believe, or 7-3. But
I think they're 7-5.
Oh, well. Oh yeah, because I'm just kidding. They started playing in a different country against the Dodgers. Never mind. And the Brewers are 2 games ahead of us. We would have won today, split it. We would have been tied. East would have been 4-6. But they're 5-5, and we're 3-7. Obviously, we would have loved to win 2 of our 7 losses to be 500. But we have 152 games left. Mm-hmm. We can't give up hope. Yeah, that's where maybe sometime soon we'll have a winning streak.
Well, hopefully either tomorrow or the day after that, McClain will be back. And then hopefully on either Thursday or Friday, Austin Hayes will be making his debut for this team.
Yeah, and let's pray tomorrow because Stevenson has his MRI tomorrow. Let's pray it goes well.
And if that goes well, he should be back within like the next 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, so let's just pray that goes well because we need a healthy lineup soon. And Steer looks like he had a little bit of hope today, which made me really happy, obviously. Ellie got a hit. I think Ellie's an all-star. He started really well, and he has a tiny bit slump, and then kind of went out of it, so I think he'll be fine. He just,
And Abbott pitched well in his rehab start today in Louisville, so he should next go around replace Spires in the rotation.
See, last year our pitching was the problem a little bit, but this year our pitching's phenomenal, and our offense
sucks.
Yeah. So, I guess it is what it is, but we just have to have hope as Cincinnati Red lovers, or enthusiasts, actually. But, yeah, I guess there's not a lot to talk about. We're tied with last in the division, which is not what we hoped for, but we could be 0-10. Fun fact, the 1977 Yankees started 2-8. That season, they won 100 games, and then they ended up winning the World Series. So, all I'm saying is people could start off bad. But what matters is not how you start, it's how you finish. That is my philosophy.
# trust in Tito.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with Terry Francona. So if you guys do, again, no.
So the people that are saying bring back David Bell, stop saying that.
Yeah, there's David Bell. The only good thing about him was only good thing. Well, I'm sure he has other more good qualities, but one of the only good things I witnessed and saw, he would stand up for his players. Like when he got thrown up. He got thrown out of so many games. But every time, it was a bad call and we saw it, he would just get up. I remember one game last year, Steer was batting, and they called a strike. They ringed him up for a strikeout, and it was not even close, in my opinion. And David Bell literally got to the plate and started pointing to the plate after they ejected him. So he was just saying whatever he wanted to. He was like, he stood up for his players, and he's an assistant general manager for the Blue Jays, and they are doing better than us. So, yeah. But listen, I believe in our Cincinnati Reds, you?
Mm-hmm.
We believe, So, we love Cincinnati Reds,
In this man we trust.
Yes. That was our calendar we got at Sunday's game. Sunday. And let me show you guys of the calendar. The sad thing is, it started in April, and it stares at the top with TJ Friedel, a couple players, Jerry's Muth. But you can see I have LLLLWL. So we are 1-5 in April. So let's just try not to make that happen. Win 1 game out of every 6 games. But we believe in our Cincinnati Reds. And we play the Giants the next 3 days. Ray's birthday is on Tuesday, so hopefully the Reds get a win on his birthday.
That would be nice.
I know, it would be nice. And then we are going Friday to the Cincinnati Reds game. My in-laws got these tickets, but it's in the suite, so it's going to be our first time in the suite, so we may do a little vlog about that, actually, and show you guys some pictures. So that's his birthday present, so it's exciting. Maybe on his birthday we'll start like a 15-game win streak. But yeah, it's really exciting. Stop me. But it's really exciting, so go Reds. I'm going to stay up late because we are Easter time, and first pitch is 9:45 tomorrow. So I will stay up. I will take a nap after work, guys, so I could watch the Reds and not be tired.
We stay up and watch the game so you don't have to.
Yeah. See? It's a good way to do it, babe. Well, anyway, we believe in our Cincinnati Reds, so we only hope. Okay. Yep. It's Natalie.
And it's Rafe.
Bye.
See you later.